I am Mauricio Garza, representing the Commerce High School students. No, I messed up. Mauricio Garza, being filmed by Jeff Haynes. We represent the Commerce High School Student Council. We have taken our time to ask our fellow students, teachers, and staff what the question.
That's good.
What? Should I start again? I am Mauricio Garza, being filmed by Jeff Haynes. We represent the Commerce High School Student Council. We have taken the time to ask our fellow students, teachers, and staff a question. What does Veterans Day mean to you? This is Mr. Davis. Here's what he has to say.
We need to respect and appreciate what our veterans have done for us. Without them, we wouldn't enjoy the liberties and freedoms that we do enjoy today. And no matter what we do to show our appreciation, it's never enough. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is Ms. McLean, our student council teacher.
I'm thankful for the free soil that we live on, that the veterans fought to keep us free, and just the opportunity to have assemblies like we're having today.
Thank you. This is Rex Osborne, and here's what he has to say.
I think Veterans Day means like a time for our freedoms, that we should show respect to veterans and that we should contribute and just be thankful for what we got, where we're at in life. And I just am thankful for all our veterans.
This is Nick Cook, and here's what he has to say.
I want to thank the veterans because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in the school right now, getting an education. And happy Veterans Day.
Thank you.
All right, I'm up now. We got a pretty good idea.
Come on, team one fast.
Okay.
This is Ernie Roher. Here's what he has to say.
I want to thank the veterans that fought in Vietnam. When they were over in Vietnam, they fought the Charlies. Let's just give a thanks to the veterans and give them a big hand. Thank you, veterans. We love you.
Thank you, Ernie. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
This is Greg Colzart, and this is what he has to say.
I think it's good that we should honor the veterans because if it wasn't for them, a lot of things that we take for granted right now would be a lot different.
Thank you. This is Andy Littlejohn, and here's what he has to say about Veterans Day.
Veterans mean a lot to me. My grandpa's a veteran, so it makes me feel kind of special.
This is Stephen Boggs, and here's what he has to say about Veterans Day.
I think veterans are cool because they fought for our freedom, and without them, we wouldn't be here.
This is Whitney Dixon, and here's what she has to say about Veterans Day.
I'm thankful that we have Veterans Day because it gives us a chance to really look at and respect all the people that have fought and died for our country.
This is Jake Manning, and here's what he has to say about Veterans Day.
Well, if it wasn't for Veterans Day, I wouldn't be able to hear with my flaked coconuts cooking a delicious German chocolate pie in my favorite class, which is Miss Andrews. Veterans.
We're here with Weasel, and here's what he has to say about Veterans Day.
I think the veterans are cool because they fought for our country and made a country free and crap.
Veterans, because without them, I wouldn't be here.
This is Miss Bruton, and here's what she has to say about Veterans Day.
What Veterans Day means to me is that I can live in a country that's free, that I can vote for whomever I would like to, I can worship in the manner that I would like to, and also the fact that I have a brother that served in World War II in the Philippines. I had a son that served in the Gulf War in the Middle East on board the John F. Kennedy. And now I have a grandson that's in Fort Hood, Texas, preparing to go to Iraq. Thank you.
Are you ready? This is Brock Bernetta, and here's what he has to say.
They freed me.
Keisha Beer, and here's what she has to say about Veterans Day.
They gave us the freedom to live for God the way we want to, freedom of religion.
Amber Cundiff, and here's what she has to say about Veterans Day.
I'd like to thank the veterans for fighting for America.
This is Ashton Stafford, and here's what she has to say about Veterans Day.
I'd like to thank the veterans for being so brave for our country.
Hey, do it, dude. This is Perry Keytron, and here's what he has to say.
Thanks for defending our country.
This is Jackie Wilson, and here's what she has to say.
Thank you, Bubba. I love you.
This is Bethany Bunch, and here's what she has to say.
Happy Veterans Day. Thanks.
This is Chris Boyd, and here's what he has to say.
Thank you, veterans, for sacrificing your life and your time for my freedom.
This is Annalisa and Shayla, and here's what they have to say about Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day.
This is Seth Wilson, and here's what he has to say about Veterans Day.
I'd like to thank my family for being a bunch of veterans and saving our country.
Principal, Mr. Homer, and here's what he has to say about Veterans Day.
Veterans Day. Well, actually, it starts a little over 200 years ago when George Washington was on the Potomac River fighting the British. Himself and his army about to freeze to death, fighting for what we have today. And of course, he advanced through history, and we get to World War II, where we have 18, 19-year-olds, and of course today a lot of veterans during that time are here today in our assembly that gave their life immediately, whether it was in Normandy or at Iwo Jima. And that's why what we have today is because of them. And of course you go into the Korean War where our veterans were fighting for a cause at that time, and the Vietnam War. And as we know, maybe that wasn't a real popular war, but those young men did what was asked of our American government, thinking that, of course, that we were going to stop communism. And we're fortunate those young men sacrificed at that time to build a strong country like we have. So I think every day that when you think about voting, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and being able to do what you want to do within the laws of our country, you have to thank the veterans. So to honor the veterans of this country is an opportunity for everyone to thank them for everything that they've done for us. I have a brother that's a veteran, and my dad was a veteran of World War II, and all I know is we live in the greatest country, and these men gave us this opportunity. So God bless all of our veterans, and God bless America.
This was how our school felt about Veterans Day.